Good morning. Morning.
You've got to,
So considering we've already been dancing a little bit this morning, you must have been in my head. You know, they always say there's only one mind. There's only one of us here.
hit the button up.
Now it's on? Okay, now it's on. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Let there be sound, huh? I am so grateful to be here with you all again. And good morning to those of you that are that's on live Facebook. Thank you. And thank you for being here today. You know, it's interesting when I think about the topic of dancing courageously with the divine. And I really had to think about what does that really mean? And even in the times where we are right now, that we step into this place of dancing with the divine. So, what I'd like you to do right now is just take a deep breath in and let that breath go. And remember, when we're talking about gratitude, it's not just a thought, it's a full body praise. It's a sway in the kitchen. You know how many times have you been in the kitchen? It's like sometimes you just kind of get that little sway going on. It's like a full body praise, or it's like or a shoulder bounce. You see people, it's like, do a little shoulder bounce or something. It's like you standing in the mirror, like, oh, I look good. Yes, okay. It's like, all right. Or it's like it's going to be a good day. Or we're tapping our toes to some music that we're hearing, or something is playing in our mind. And we're like, oh, wait a minute. Or driving down the street and there's a song that comes on the radio. And it's like, and you put yourself in that space. That's that praise part. That's that being in gratitude. So we give thanks. We give thanks in the rhythm of the divine. So I was going to initially do this call and response a little differently, but spirit guided me to do it this way. So I'm just asking you, if you're willing, to just repeat after me. My spirit is grateful, and my body knows it.
And my body knows.
I dance with thanksgiving,
I dance with it.
and I groove with God. Yes. You know, Kathy, you had mentioned about our ancestors. You were calling them in. Again, only one mind, because I had that in my talk. Because with our ancestors, they didn't always have words for what was going on and what they were feeling. But what they did have, they had a little moan or a hum, or they had a song that they would sing in their head, like a little tune. That was their prayer. That was that nurturing spirit that was speaking through their body. No matter what was going on, they could just be in that space of just being in that hum space, like, Or it's like, I can't do it like they did it. But what I know is that there is that place when we're in that space of gratitude. Oh my gosh, there is such an amazing feeling that comes upon us. I can speak for me. I don't know about you all, but it's like I know for me, I get into that space. Even this morning, as I was preparing for this, and I was in the house, and I'm like, okay, what song that I wanted? I say, what song is coming to mind? And so I had the song, and so I was just like in gratitude to say, what am I grateful for today? And I had just the instrumental music playing in the background, and just doing my gratitude. And there was such an energy. I'm just like, yes, okay. I was like, it was just one of those moments that you just kind of have to be there. And I invite you all to do that. You know, in the mornings when you wake up or in the evenings, regardless of what's happening. And sometimes people may say, I don't feel grateful. Grateful to be alive right now. Grateful to be on this side of the veil. That, it's like because one of my jobs that I'm doing now is like work at a funeral home. So I get to be a part of people's families that have, lost their loved ones. And so I'm grateful that I'm on this side of the veil, that I get to support them in their growth, or in their grief. Dance with the divine through gratitude. Dance like you've already got the answer. Because the thing about it, it's already done in the mind of God. Because if you've done the prayer, you know that it's like the universe says yes. So we're just waiting. It's like, okay, so I know this is coming. I know this is happening. It's not about what just happened. It's about what's coming. You don't wait until the check clears. You don't wait until you pass the test, whatever it is, or that the healing is happening. What you know is that you give thanks in advance, knowing that it's already done. I give thanks for the check it's already cashed. I give thanks that I've already passed this exam. I give thanks knowing that my healing is already happening right here and right now. Michael Bernard Beckwith reminds us that you radiate and generate more goodness for yourself when you are aware of all you have and not focusing on your have-nots. When we dance in gratitude, we generate goodness. And some people may say, I don't even know how to dance. You know how to move your body? You can stand up, and it's like, even if you kind of kick your leg out sometimes and, kind of cross your body, it's dancing. Spirit doesn't judge. And it's like, so why should we judge ourselves on how we can dance, how we can move, how we cannot move? So you ever notice that when you're here in your community, that when you see people's faces, that when you give them hugs, when you say hello to them, that there's a joy that's there and grateful for them being here. And it's like, and people need that sometimes, just to be grateful that, yes, I'm here. I made it. And this goes for you all on camera also. It's like, just even in your homes that you're here. I know the camera's here. I'm sorry, I'm looking that way. But just know that we appreciate you being here, because you could have gone anywhere else today. But in this place of gratitude, we dance that you are here today. It brings so much joy to us. And those that are here in the room, it's so much joy. It is such a wonderful place to be in, to be standing, sitting, however you are right now, to be here, to be able to see, and even as the baby that's here, and it's like in stretching. This is great. It's like stretch your body also. That's in that place of gratitude, allowing yourself to just feel, to be. So you ever notice that sometimes that when the song's playing, Shazam, whoever else is playing, and you all start kind of clapping the twos and fours and singing, the next thing you know, it's like the whole room is kind of like moving. And it's like, yeah, it's like, mm, mm, mm. And it's like, and it gets the whole room kind of going like that. And it's like, you just never know like what's going to happen. It's like in Baptist churches, I've been there. It's like I grew up in Baptist churches, but you never notice that when they start playing the piano and the music starts going, and then all of a sudden it's like everybody starts getting happy and they start getting up, and the piano player, the band, they just go on and on. That's bringing up that energy that's within them, that place of gratitude that's within them, because they're already giving praise for what's already happened. They're thanking God for the blessings that are already being made manifest in their lives. This is what we do with gratitude when we dance with the divine, because we act like that there's nobody else out there other than you and the divine. Dance like that. As they say, dance like no one is watching. That's dancing with the divine. Because when you're dancing in this place of gratitude, it's like it opens your heart up. So I'm going to give you some instructions, little homework or a soul work or work for this week. So what I'm inviting you all to do is to think about a song. When you get home, or you can think about it now and write it down, choose a song that makes you smile. And then in those moments, count out your blessings. Name your blessings as that song is playing. And do that. Try doing that for a week and see what happens. See what happens to your energetic. See what happens to your body, your mind, your thoughts, your words. Try that out. You can say something in the form of, I thank you for my breath, God. I thank you for my mind. I thank you for the skin that I'm in. I thank you for my future, whatever it is, to be open to that. Allow yourself, even just be willing, because you might be sitting here and it's like, I don't want to do that. Just be willing. Give it a try and see what happens. I'm talking to you all too on camera, okay? You're not left out. You're included. We want to report next week, okay? In this process of when we're dancing, let it be messy and joyful. It doesn't need to look a certain way. It's not a choreographed process. Now, if you're a professional dancer or something, that's a little different because you have your certain moves that you have to do. But when you're doing this with the divine, it's not a choreographed movement. You can go as slow as you want to, or you can go as fast as you want to. You can two-step, or it's like however you want to do it. That's how you do it, because it's you. Spirit is your partner in this process of gratitude, and in that place, give gratitude that you can move your body and that you can move around like that. It's like even if it's tapping your feet, tapping your hands on it, whatever, shaking your body in the chair, it doesn't matter. Allow yourself to be open to that place of absolute gratitude. So right now, I'm going to invite you to stand up. See, you took my stuff this morning, but it's like, it's all good. I love you for it. You started the party. Shazam. So if you can play a little music, just some kind of funky little music or something, that would be great. And so what I'm going to invite you all to do in this time, to start moving your body around. And in this place of you moving your body, I want you to shout out 3 or 4 things that you're grateful for in this moment. And just let them go, but feel it. Just like feel the rhythm first. And then kind of go into that space of what are you grateful for today? In this moment, what are you grateful for? Let it go. You two on Zoom, let it go.
Let me what you're grateful for right now. Ah, yeah. What you do?
Yes. How does that feel to you right now, just being in that space? This is what you get to do every morning when you get up or before you go to bed at night. Be in that space and give thanks. Give thanks for the day. Give thanks for the all that has taken place on this day, and give thanks for a peaceful night's sleep. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Shazam. Okay. See, you all don't even want to sit down right now. See, that's what I love about this. Yes. That's what that place of being in gratitude. You all can take your seats now. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. It's so beautiful to be in that space. Again, it's not about a performance. This is a praise break with purpose. This is that opportunity to be in that space of opening up, because when you're in that place of gratitude and gratitude with the divine, it opens up room for more to come to you, not just what you have right in front of you, because it opens up for so much more, something more that you can't even imagine. Allow yourself to be in that space of absolute gratitude. So when we give thanks, we remind God that we're awake. When we dance in gratitude, we tell the universe, I'm ready for the blessing. I'm ready for the answered prayer. Don't wait until the miracle shows up. Celebrate it like it already came to you. That's how you call it in. That's how you make your life a magnet for the good. So I'm going to do one final affirmation. And so I invite you all to repeat after me. I got gratitude in my spirit.
I've got gratitude in my spirit,
And rhythm in my bones.
in my bones.
I move in praise
I move in praise
I dance with divine power.
I dance fine.
Wow. And just, I'm grateful to be here with you all in this day. Even the places where I get to bring who I am, I receive as well, because we live in a, reciprocal universe. That we give out comes back to us. And it's like, it comes back to us sometimes tenfold. We just never know. We can never outgive God. We can't outgive God with the people that show up in our lives when we open up ourselves to say that we're calling forth more people in our community. We're opening ourselves up to call forth more friends in our lives, more positive friends in our lives. Even now, where we are right now in this world, that we've said a prayer that we want to see peace in our world. And the thing is, it's that all that muck has to come up from the surface in order for it to be healed. Because if we keep saying peace, peace, and it's like, and not doing anything, all that muckiness will stay underneath. We won't know that it's there. It's been rearing its head right about now. And it's been opening us up to give thanks and trust that there is something unfolding beyond anything that we can ever imagine. We can see things with our own human eyes, but when we tap into that spiritual eye within us, there's so much more that's unfolding. And we just get to prepare for it, because either we're trusting spirit or we're not. Either we're trying to figure this out on our own, or we're asking spirit, say, okay, spirit, show me what is mine to do. This is that dance with the divine. Help me to dance through this process. We might think like dancing is like, oh yeah, this is something fun to do, but it's also a way to release whatever tension is in your body, whatever emotions that may be trapped in your body, to help release that. When you start moving your body, you're loving yourself and you're loving the divine within you. So I'm going to end my talk on this. And typically I'll do a prayer, but I was guided to do something a little different this morning. And so this is a poem that I'm going to read. And I may still end it with a little prayer at the end. But what I do is I invite you all to, if you choose to, allow yourself to relax in your chairs. And Shazam, you can play, thank you. And just allow your eyes to close or focus on the candle behind me. Or if you're at home, look out the window and see the beauty around you. And just listen to these words. And it's called When I Move, Spirit Moves. When I move, Spirit moves, not above me, but through me, not outside me, but within me, like the hush before sunrise, like the beat of a world waking up whole. When I sway with breath, spirits in the motion, flowing like rivers that know where they're going, even when I don't. When I place my feet with purpose, the ground responds, because every step is a prayer. Every shift is sacred. When I laugh deep, spirit echoes back joy. When I cry soft, spirit wraps around the ache and says, keep going, I'm here. Spirit doesn't need a temple, just a willing soul, a rhythm, a pause, a whisper of yes. So I move with intention. I rise with grace. I stretch into healing like morning into day. No matter who you are, no matter how you pray, when you move from the heart, spirit moves with you. And that, beloved, is holy. And so it is.